Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be working some more on our whole powder coating setup. So y'all seen in the last video, we brought those doors out. We got them cleaned up, washed them and everything else, and we got started on tearing the roof out of the garage. Now, I'm going to come over here and show y'all, but we've made some more progress. What we've been doing is starting kind of early-ish in the morning and going until, roughly noon when it gets up in the, 110s. But in the last video, we got the roof tore off to about here, where Saturday we come in and got it to over here. So before we do this, we got a bunch of stuff we need to clean out of there, and we still have the other half over there to do. But we're not going to work on that today, and we might not get to work on that the rest of the week because it's supposed to rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and next Monday. So if we're going to work on this, we got tomorrow and Wednesday because this is Monday. But what we're going to do today, I have to go drop off a powder coated mailbox and some decals to my grandpa's used to be boss, funny enough. But while we're there, my grandpa, when he worked where he used to work at, he had some boxes, and they were cool with us getting them. So we're gonna go get those and some pallets because we need some pallets. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the 6.0, go get the trailer from my grandpa's brother. Thank you, Wayne, I appreciate it. But we're gonna go get the trailer, run up there and get them boxes, because those boxes are big. And what we were thinking was using them A, for powder storage, and B, for like a spray booth for smaller stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna move this and go ahead and get the 6.0, and then, like I said, we're gonna run up there, grab that trailer, and head north. Alright guys, so got the trailer back there. They got a couple things they need to do. Then we'll get this thing loaded up, and I will catch y'all back at the house. Now, like I said, we're gonna pick up some pallets and then boxes. So when we get home, I'll show y'all those boxes. I'll show y'all kind of what I'm talking about, as far as making them like a powder booth or something other, for smaller stuff. So anyway, like I said, they got a few things they got to do real quick, and get this loaded up. I'll get this strapped down, and we will be headed back to the house. Okay, so we just got back, but here are these boxes. These are probably 6 foot, and as you can see, the floor is made out of look like probably 1x6s. They might be 2x6, I don't know. But anyway, I think what we can do for these is kind of brace up here a little more and use to hang whatever we're going to powder. Cut the back, put a fan in it, that way it'll suck overspray out of it, and there we go. So I think these will work real nice. We got 2 of them, so again, I think these will work real nice. But we're gonna get these moved around, get them pallets unloaded, and go take this trailer back. Alright guys, so it's probably a week later or so, and as you can see, we're mostly cleaned out here. So we still have this portion of the roof, and then this here that still has to come off. But what we're gonna do now that we got some room where we can measure and everything, I have rough measurements on those panels we were going to use for the oven. What we were thinking about doing almost was taking it, cutting it in half, and making like a 6x5 by 7 or whatever it is, but making it to where you can extend it for doing bigger stuff. But if you don't need the full deal, you're not wasting propane to heat the whole deal. So we're going to measure, see what we're looking like for space, and see kind of how that would work. But I also got some stuff in the house that I will show y'all here in a moment, and here in a minute I might run down to the shop and I will show y'all kind of what I'm talking about as far as cutting the thing and making it like extendable and all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna run down here, grab a tape measure real quick. We're gonna come back up here, measure, and see kind of what we're working with. All right, so what we measured, this is 18 feet to the end of the slab here. So if we do our oven, essentially, you know, kind of like 5 by 12, essentially. 12 foot from that wall, if we take that bench out, we'll come to about here. So that leaves a pretty good bit there. And then if we leave a foot from the wall, come out, that'll only take us to about here as far as the width of the oven. So if we do the full 12, we still leaves us lots of room. Now we need to get all this crap out of here. But I don't know if you can tell, we got rain coming in. So we're trying to move everything that is of value out of here for right now. But I mean, if it stops right there, that little dot is, we still have a pretty good bit. Well, if we leave a foot, the oven's 5 foot, that leaves us 12 feet this way. So, you know, we could put the blaster in here over there, or we could put a door there. I'd kind of like to put a door there. That way you could pull something in here long ways. But we'll figure all that out. That also leaves us plenty of room for shelving and our other 2 ovens and everything else. So it leaves us lots of room. But anyway, like I said, we're trying to get stuff out of here that is of any sort of value. That stuff is fine there, but we did get a bunch of stuff in for the oven. We'll show y'all that here in a moment. Also, what I kind of wanted to show y'all, so you see we have everything leaned up on the gooseneck. The ones on this side over here by the tractor, those are the 12 footers. So what we're thinking is cut them in half, and then you can have a 6 foot oven, or you could take the door off, put your other 6 foot piece in there, and have a 12 foot oven. So I don't know if any of y'all have ever checked out Steve over at 710 Performance. Super cool guy, but they did, I believe it was a 4 foot by 4 foot by 5 foot oven, and then they put an extension on it and made it 8 by 4 by 5. So we'll probably do something similar to that. I think that would be real good. That way, if you're just doing something like, I'll show you on the white truck, if you're doing like sway bars, you don't need a 12 foot oven for a sway bar. So what you could do is, you know, like this sway bar here, and the reason I say this, all this needs powdered, but what you could do is you can have just a 6 foot oven, and then if you need to do something like, I don't know, bumpers or anything big, you could bolt your extension panel on, have your full 12 foot oven, and go from there. So I think that's what we're going to do, and it kind of maximizes the space that we have and whatnot. I did get my heater in. It's in the shop, but probably not going to show you all that. It doesn't really matter, but just got a radiant heater. So I got that. I got our door seal. I got our latches for the door, and then a gauge. So we still need to go get insulation at some point. We'll go do that, but didn't want to go ahead and get that because we really don't have a good place to put it. So at some point we will do that. Don't want to leave it outside, you know, get wet and whatnot. So anyway, guys, I guess probably going to call it a day here because it's about to start raining, and I guess I will catch y'all another day. Alright guys, so figured I'll go ahead and end out the video here. So it's a couple days later. And one thing I mentioned too, I thought I mentioned, we're going to try to save as much of these as we can. But as you can see, we got most of the roof off. All we have left is this little section here, which shouldn't be too bad. We wanted to get this stuff out of the way. That's the only reason it's still here. But got those shelves off the wall. Working on getting this cleaned up, everything cleaned out from under it and everything. But this side is well, it's pretty cleaned off. We need to get that old crap there off, and we need to do some fixing. Again, I don't know if I showed this, but these bottom plates, they didn't use treated lumber, which was stupid, but got some rotted spots over there. It's off the floor over there completely, so we're gonna have to fix that, get it stood back up straight, and at some point we're gonna have to remedy these. I have an idea as far as remedying those, but we'll get to that at some point. I think what we're kind of thinking about doing is going ahead and getting the oven set in here. That way we can start using it, and then we'll worry about the roof later. I don't know. We'll see about that. But right now, we're actually down here working on building a powder booth. So we'll get that because we need one anyway. Right now we're just spraying out in the open air, which is not real great because it makes a mess. But anyway, we'll get back down here. Like I said, we're working on that. That'll probably be one of the next videos. So anyway, guys, like I said, I think that's going to be a wrap for this one. So with that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video or find it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.